I just walked in from a wedding that was held in a lovely little barn with no air conditioning in Mississippi in June, and I didn't realize how wilted I was looking. Oops.
Yes, I got me some knitting needles. These are those Knit Picks Options interchangeable nickel-plated needle set that I like so much on this Karen 1 pound. Made all the difference in the world where my little cheapy ones that I got choked on it, didn't like it. But this, no problem, easy breezy, cover girl. And speaking of this is the scarf that I was showing you last week that went with the beehive hat. And I had just done this part on my AliExpress, and I was waiting on the needles to come in so that I could put the beehive technique on either end. This is my waste yarn that I'll be removing, and I put this here, and these are just holders till I decide what to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to gather this or do a nice flat seam. I don't know. I hadn't gotten that far, but I'm still working on the other end, so I have time to think about that. And I didn't say my beginning, hey everybody, it's me, Margaret. I guess you're just supposed to know that. Heather May is one of my subscribers, and I showed this last week, and she said it reminds her of Canada. She's from Canada. Canada's Hudson Bay pattern that you usually see in coats and blankets. I consider myself well educated and pretty well traveled, and I did not know anything about the Hudson Bay pattern. So here's some pictures to show you what that is. So anyhow, I think had I done it in a different order, because it seems to have the same order, I can't remember what it is right now, it would have been that. So it looks like I was trying to copy it, but I must admit my ignorance that I did not know anything about it, but it turned out pretty like it. So thanks, Heather, for educating me on that. Now another thing that I've gotten done this week was some crochet. This is a pattern that I've done on numerous occasions. It's really good for scrap yarn. It's called the Better Late Than Never Beanie, and I'll put the link in the description box as usual. And basically it's double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, and I really like it. So I did a matching but not too matchy scarf to go with it. I'm thinking boys here, because Yolanda Soto Lopez, when she does that collection for the orphanages, she gets tons of things for girls and she doesn't get as much for boys. So I was trying to think a little bit more masculine, and I know my boys object to anything that's too matchy. So I did this one blue with small maroon stripes, and this one I did maroon with small blue stripes. So I thought maybe, I don't know, I think it looks good. I hope that'll make somebody happy. Other than this, I don't have any other works in progress going on right now, and I really don't know what I'm going to be working on next. But I did organize my Ravelry queue. I basically, when I find something I like, I just click add, save, and just put it in that queue. And I took the time to organize it, because you can set up little folders. And so I made hats and bags and baskets, and all those different little different categories that I could put my patterns in. And as I was spending a lot of time in my queue, I realized I've got some really good things over there that I need to try to pick out and get done. So whatever my next project is going to be will come from my Ravelry queue. Like I said, I put things in there, and oftentimes I just forget to go back and look at it. So that was fun. I spent a good amount of time doing that organization, and now it's in a usable format for me. So I would encourage you to do that if you haven't done so already. I guess you may have noticed that this video went up on a Sunday instead of my typical cast-off Monday. because tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to be on the road. Thomas and I are going down to Slidell, Louisiana to visit family. And I won't have time to sit in front of the computer and mess with videos. So I tried to plan ahead and get something up. And I'm also hoping that I can get my sister to sit down in front of the camera with me and do a video, because I think she's hysterical. I mean, she keeps me in stitches. We just have a good time together. Maybe that's all there is to it. Also, her parents. I always say she's my sister. We've said that for as long as I can remember. But technically, she's not my blood sister. I lived with her family for years, and her parents I adore, who really stepped in for me at a time when I was really needing some parents. And T and Carolyn are their names. We call them T and CC. That's their grandparents' names. And so we'll be spending time with them too. So I'm really looking forward to this trip. Wish it could be longer, but life keeps interfering with all the things that I would really want to do, like more yarn work. But anyway, that's all I've got for this week. So I will hopefully see you later this week. I want to put a video up because I've got some different things that I would like to talk about. And if my sister and my video is worth viewing, I'll throw that up. Well, even if it's not worth viewing, I might throw it up in there anyway. So until then, see you later. Bye.
I need to find this Hudson Bay style coat. I really like this thing.